Guys, just 2 minutes. Okay. Most of you have missed your presentation on Bhutan yesterday, so we are repeating it again. We had not live streamed it yesterday. Today we are doing that, and please pay attention. This that you can see on the board, the one that I had written yesterday. This is all the syllabus relating to pertaining to Bhutan. Bhutan से related NDA के लिए जो भी scope होगा आपका वो पढ़ा रहे हैं. So there are concepts and topics that are related to Bhutan that will also generally suffice you for history and वो treaties पता होने चाहिए, Sinchula का and वो इसका पुना का. ये यहाँ पर पॉलिटी में concepts है कुछ. Constitutional monarchy, absolute monarchy, what is a republic, what's a democracy, you should be able to spot the difference, okay? And you should be able to define what that difference is. You should also be able to give examples of what a constitutional monarchy means or what a democracy means. For example, if you wanted to define India politically, as a political entity in 2 terms, what would those be? We are a democratic republic. Absolutely correct. Okay, we are a democracy because the people choose their leaders. Okay, the leaders aren't chosen by God or by heredity or something like that. Okay, the people vote for the candidates and the representatives, and that is how the representatives for the people are chosen. And secondly, and most importantly, India does not have a king or queen, right? Nobody, the head of India, the state of, the head of the state, जिसको कहते हैं हम लोग, that is the president of India, and even that person is indirectly chosen, indirectly elected. Indirect election से चुने जाते हैं वो. So clearly, that is not somebody whom we consider a king or queen. The position isn't hereditary or, governed by some other random arbitrary principles. There is a proper process to it, a democratic process to it. ठीक है, सो वो वाले फंडे यहाँ पर है, उनको समझ लीजिएगा. पॉलिटी का वो अलग अलग फंडे, बट दिस इज व्हाट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. अगली जितने भी कंट्रीज हम पढ़ेंगे वो सारी कंट्रीज के लिए हम ऐसा ही करेंगे. we'll map out the scope of geography, history as well as polity. Okay, फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री का इससे कोई वास्ता नहीं, उसको पढ़ने का कोई फायदा नहीं unless and until आप फ्रांस या ऑस्ट्रिया, पोलैंड वगैरह ऐसा कोई कंट्री कर रहे हैं, then you need to remember Marie Curie and her entire family because they all have, वो ऐसे डजन से नोबेल प्राइजेस घर लेके जाते हैं. तो वो फैमिली को तो पता कीजिए, उनके हाउ डू यू से उनके रिसर्चेस को पता करना वो पॉइंट बनता है केमिस्ट्री के लिए या बाकी मैथ्स के लिए. ठीक है पीपल. Welcome your friends. They'll be taking over. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself Ankur Ambure from class 11. Today, I will present some PPT and give some information about Bhutan. Okay. So, in this presentation, these are the contents that I will tell you information about. The history of Bhutan, its national flag, location on the world map, physical map, official language, its interesting facts, and this further topics will be covered by my friend Vivek. Yes. So history of Bhutan begins with Bhutan's historical period was from 747 AD when the reverse religions leader Guru Padma Sambhava came from the Tibet and introduced Buddhism to the country. Here, leader Guru Padma Sambhava, he came from Tibet by the when he accepted Buddhism and he introduced Buddhism in his country. Date of independence of Bhutan was August 8, 1947, almost 2 years after India's independence. So national flag of Bhutan is this, you can see, of a tricolor. Each part of flag has specific meanings. The white color of dragon is said to represent purity. The yellow represents the kingdom of Bhutan's yellow kabne. Actually, kabne is a cloth that is worn by traditional cloth worn on traditional cloth by people over there. Like in India, we have this is
वैसे साइड में शॉल जैसा लेते हैं हम लोग, हाँ वैसा वाला,
that type.
हाँ गमछा टाइप से, a more fancy version.
The orange represents the Buddhist tradition and the jewels represents Bhutan's wealth and security. The mostly, if you have seen Buddhist monks, so they wear orange colored their costume. Next. Okay. So Bhutan location on world map. Lying between the latitudes of 26.71 degrees north side and 28.33 degrees north, and the longitudes of 88.77 degrees east to 92.13 degrees east. Bhutan is a nation of ecological stability that is unmatched anywhere in the world. Can anyone tell how much boundary had Bhutan shared with India? Anyone? Yesterday also it was asked if anyone can answer. No one?
How much boundary does Bhutan share with India?
You can search also.
Body color. 691 kilometers. 699 kilometers. Almost 700 kilometers.
Yes. Next.
Oh, I had a question to ask. If these are your limits, latitudinal and longitudinal limits, can you specify which quarter of the world does Bhutan lie in? Northeastern, northwestern, southeastern, or southwestern? Northeastern quarter? Is it the same as India or is it away from India? So are we suggesting that even India lies in the northeastern quarter? Why are you so hesitant about or diffident about answering this question? It is absolutely correct. The limits are clearly within north and east. So the country lies in the northeastern quarter. Okay, absolutely right.
So physical map of Bhutan. Thimphu, also spelled Timbu, capital of Bhutan. The city situated in the west central part of the country is in the Himalaya mountains on the Raidak. The kingdom of Bhutan is divided into 20 districts, or also we can say that 20 districts form Bhutan. Landlocked southern Asia country, which is situated in the eastern Himalayas, between China in the north and India in the south.
To define what landlocked means?
It doesn't have any water.
It doesn't share any coast or any water boundaries. Okay. Can you name any other country which is landlocked in nature? Nepal is landlocked. Afghanistan is landlocked.
official languages of Tibet. Sorry, Bhutan. It has two official language, Dzongkha and English. Its official language is both, but if someone don't know that Dzongkha language, then English also can be a manageable language. Dzongkha is the national language and is widely spoken across the country, while English is used for official purposes and as a medium of instruction in school. For example, in India, most probably we have vivid mother tongues. Like that, only in Bhutan, Dzongkha is almost mother tongue of all the population of Bhutan.
Can anyone define how many official languages India has?
No.
We have a number of official language, but we do not have a national language as such. How many official languages? 22. Can you name a few? Vajrayana Buddhism.
Bhutan's national religion is declared as Buddhism, but India don't have any national religion.
Fantastic point to make. That makes a country, when a country does not have a state religion, it is called as a secular country. Okay, so that then you understand, not having a state religion, it means you and I are free to follow any religion we want, to whatever extent we wish to, without harming or causing injury or pain to others. Apart from that, the state will not prefer any religion, and the state will not prioritize any religion as well, and it will not adopt a religion as the state religion. Okay, can you name any other countries which are secular or non-secular in nature? China non-secular है. इंडिया के जैसे या इंडिया से परे, तो उनका ऑफिशियल रिलीजन क्या है अगर वो नॉन सेक्युलर है? अगर आप कहते हैं कि कोई कंट्री नॉन सेक्युलर है, तो आपको उसका ऑफिशियल रिलीजन भी बताना पड़ेगा. अपने नेबर है पाकिस्तान, उनको ले लेते हैं. सेक्युलर और नॉन सेक्युलर? नॉन सेक्युलर. व्हाट इज द ऑफिशियल रिलीजन? इस्लाम. दूसरी कंट्री ले लेते हैं, बांग्लादेश. सेक्युलर और नॉन सेक्युलर? नॉन सेक्युलर. व्हाट्स द ऑफिशियल रिलीजन? Islam. Okay. With Bangladesh, the interesting fact was when Bangladesh started out, it started out as a secular country. Okay. फिर बहुत लेट जाके उन्होंने कुछ 20-25 साल बाद उन्होंने ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन अडॉप्ट किया, अमेंडमेंट करवा लिया कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में, एंड स्टेट रिलीजन को इस्लाम बना दिया. ओके, मतलब इस्लाम को स्टेट रिलीजन बना दिया. सॉरी. Until then, Bangladesh also enjoyed the privilege of being a secular country. Any other secular countries that you can think of which do not have a state religion?
France. It's not.
France is secular, I think. France is pretty secular. I was going for USA, but yeah, France is pretty secular. या पता नहीं यार, क्योंकि ब्रिटेन नहीं है, ये मुझे याद है. अरे हाँ यार, secular republic, liberty, equality, fraternity. हाँ?
North Korea.
Yes, that is as secular can get. Still, we are good. South Korea is also secular. कोई religion नहीं है follow करने के.
Facts about Bhutan. It is the world's only carbon negative country. There is very less, or can be said as no air pollution in that particular country, in that region of country.
One second, why no pollution?
No vehicles.
No vehicles. Transportation बहुत कम है. बहुत ज्यादा रोड ट्रांसपोर्टेशन या रेल ट्रांसपोर्टेशन नहीं है. इंडस्ट्रीज भी बहुत ज्यादा नहीं बनते. उनके यहाँ जो रेलवेज नहीं है, जो पावर बनती है वो भी मोस्टली हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिक होती है. So clearly 60%, absolutely. And 60% जो एरिया होता है भूटान का, वो भी फॉरेस्ट के लिए रिजर्व्ड है, as opposed to India's 33%. Okay, you can imagine how much greenery there is. कार्बन सिंक इतना ज्यादा होता है कि जितना कार्बन प्रोड्यूस होता है उससे कई ज्यादा सिंक हो जाता है. Okay, hence a carbon negative country.
Bhutan has no traffic lights because there are no vehicles, as I said. Bhutan has declared a ban on the use of plastic. In India, commonly anywhere we will get plastic airbags. In our daily life, our morning starts with a cup of tea or glass of tea that is comes in plastic glass. Bhutan was the last country in the world to introduce television. भूटान ने सबसे लेट टेलीविजन को इंट्रोड्यूस किया अपने कंट्री में. नेक्स्ट. Okay. So from here, my friend Vivek will continue it.
So, hello friends, my name is Vivek. Now, I will be going to share some information about Bhutan. The national animal of Bhutan is turkey. Are you getting? And what is the national animal of India? And what is the national bird of India? Yes. And the national bird of Bhutan is raven, which is also known as crow.
Akin is a kind of a furry goat. You can see, right? It's kind of a mountain goat, a version of a mountain goat. थोड़ा goat के and जैसे वो sheep का mixture types होता है. And it has fur because अभी clearly Himalayan mountains, so you need a nice extra covering. ना animals का adaptation है वो furry goats होते हैं थोड़े से.
So, famous mountains of Bhutan. Can you tell me what is the highest peak of Mount Everest?
Height क्या है? Mount Everest का height क्या है?
What is the height of it?
8,000 meters.
8,000, more than 8848.
8,848 meters. The first famous mountain of Bhutan is Kangar Kundru. Is the name of this mountain. The highest mountain in Bhutan and the highest mountain, unclimbed mountain in the world. This mountain is not climbed by any people or nobody has climbed this mountain till top peak. Why? Because I will tell this reason. The highest peak of this mountain is 7,570 meters. This Kangar Kundru name means that are you able to see these three peaks top? These are the three spiritual brothers. Kangar Kunsam lies between the border of Bhutan and Tibet. So as I said that nobody has climbed this mountain till top because in Bhutan's government, has planned people to go over a hill about 6,000 meters. Means nobody will climb more than 600 meters. 6,000 meters. And the second is Kula Kangri. The Kula Kangri is the second highest mountain in Bhutan with the elevation of 7,000 elevation or the highest peak with 7,528 meters. It is located in Moinla, Kurkunj in Bhutan.
It's taking time.
Next topic is the famous rivers of Bhutan. Amuchu is the famous river in Bhutan. You can say the most famous river of Bhutan. Amuchu river starts from the Chimbi Valley in Tibet. From China it's originated and collapses or ends in the Bay of Bengal. In China, Tibet, it is also known as Machu. Its course continues to Bhutan, India, and Bangladesh. So these rivers pass from three countries, which is Bhutan, India, and Bangladesh, before joining the Brahmaputra River into Bay. So this river, Amuchu rivers, finally joins with the Brahmaputra River and collapses in or ends in Bay of Bengal. Second is Wangchu River. This is also known as the Redak River, famous river in Bhutan. If you visit there, you can see that water is very cold. Wangchu River or the Redak River holds a branch of again Brahmaputra River. The entire length of this river is 370 meters, say 370 kilometers. It's flow through three countries again, which is Bhutan, Bangladesh, and India. So you can relate these rivers with India. They starts from China, Tibet, and enters in India, then Bangladesh, and collapses in Bay of Bengal.
About the rivers of Bhutan, most importantly, all are Himalayan rivers. Himalayan rivers मतलब सबका origin हिमालय में होता है. So you have to be aware कि उनको perennial rivers होंगे obviously, right? Summer में वो सारा स्नो मेल्ट हो जाएगा इसलिए पानी रहेगा, एंड देन मानसून में तो पानी आते रहता है बिकॉज बारिश वारिश होगी, सो क्लियरली दे विल गेट सम रेनफॉल. ओके, सो these rivers flow with great speed and usually from a good height also. Okay, so it is extremely important for the generation of hydroelectric power, which happens to be the largest export of Bhutan. वहां पे टाटा हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिक पावर स्टेशन, मतलब टाटा के साथ मिलकर उनका एक बड़ा सा प्रोजेक्ट है, भूटान का सबसे बड़ा हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिक प्लांट है. इतनी एनर्जी बनाता है वो हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिक पावर कि वो इंडिया को भी एक्सपोर्ट कर देते हैं थोड़ी. हम उनसे खरीदते हैं हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, so that and that helps out Bhutan's how do you say economy a lot. बहुत ज्यादा मेजर, हाँ बहुत मेजर पार्ट है उनका. एंड इट डजंट क्रिएट एनी पोल्यूशन ऑल्सो, राइट? वो पोल्यूशन भी नहीं क्रिएट करता है हाइड्रो इलेक्ट्रिक पावर का जनरेशन. सो क्लियरली इट हेल्प्स भूटान इन एवरी विच वे. ऑलराइट.
The second topic is third topic is National Park of Bhutan. The National Park of Bhutan is the Royal Manas National Park. The Royal Manas National Park considered as Crown Jewel of Bhutan. Why it is known as Crown Jewel of Bhutan? Because this national park is totally undisturbed by peoples or the humans. Means that nobody has gone there. If you want to go, you should take, or you may. You had to take permission from that government, Bhutan's government, to visit there. Generally, they will not give you the permission to visit there because the species of this Royal National Parks are extinct. Means that they are going to finish after some years. So the government of Bhutan said nobody will go there and disturb the natural habitat of that animals.
On that forest area that Bhutan has, they have some 60% area notified as forest areas, right? They have huge number of national parks. This is another specialty of this country, that you find a lot of national parks.
The total area,
Sorry.
Royal.
I don't know.
The total area National Royal Parks of Bhutan covers 1,057 kilometers. It is spread in large tropical and subtropical ecosystem in that country, with the thousands of animals and species which are considered threatened worldwide. Threatened means that they are going to extinguish.
Extinct. They'll go extinct in the next few years.
Next few years. Location of this Royal Manas, the Manas National Park is Gongfu in Bhutan. It is a district in Bhutan where it is located or situated. Airports. Can anyone tell me how many airports are there in India? Or it is, yeah. In that, can you tell me how many domestic airports? It's 103 airports are domestic and 29 are international airports. And rest are from defense or civilian airports also. The famous or the international airport, the Paro International Airport in Bhutan is situated in Paro, a valley town in Bhutan. This is the only international airport present in Bhutan. There is no another international airport in Bhutan. This is only the Paro International Airport in Bhutan is situated in Paro Valley Paro, a valley town in Bhutan, is the only international airport of four. There are four airports in Bhutan, but the only international airport is Paro International Airport. The airport was started in 1968 and it's quite small. Usually international airports are very huge. If you know Delhi's Indira Gandhi International Airports, there are three terminals, which is two is for domestic and one terminal three is not for international. To go abroad or any other country, we need to take terminal three, which is international terminal. And the most interesting fact about this airport is there is only one runway in this airport. Even though it is international airport, but having one runway and only one terminal. Second one is Budnis Airports, which is located in Jakar district in Bhutan and was constructed in 2011. This airport was constructed in 2011, newest airport in Bhutan. First, this airport was not allowed to. There are four airports in Bhutan, and this airport was not allowed to go any rest of the two airports. But this flight from this airport was only allowed to go Paro International Airport. The reason was I also don't know. There are two myths or facts which is not I think which is not correct or true, but the internet also gives some good points but bad points. So I think that is not necessary to tell you. If you want, you can Google it, but don't share false knowledge with anyone, because if we are going to crack NDA, so we should not give false, और जो गलत चीज है वो मत बताओ, जो सही है वो बताओ, वो शेयर करो. Now the meet time or the excuse time. I will be going to ask question. If you know the answer, you can raise your hand and tell them. The first question is, who introduced Buddhism in Bhutan? C. The right answer is C. Guru Padma Sambhava. National language of Bhutan? Yes, the correct answer is B. Capital of Bhutan? Right, the option is C. What is the date of independence of India? I asked India. The independence date of Bhutan is 47. Option D is correct. Sorry. Option D. 8 August 1949. National bird of Bhutan? It's raven. Which one? Raven.
उन्होंने रेवन को ये किया है ना, रेवन और फ्रो में फर्क होता है.
Correct option is A. There is mistake in option. Highest mountain in Bhutan? Yeah, A is the correct answer. National Park of Bhutan. Option B. What is the total area of Royal Manas Park 1057 kilometers square. Thank you.
Aryan, it's very difficult to maneuver in that region. Airports पे fly करना बहुत difficult है. इसीलिए बहुत certified pilots लगते हैं, and that's why the whole thing on the pilot
सबसे ज्यादा भूटान तो हिल्स में रहते हैं. अगर तुम लोग एयरपोर्ट देखोगे ना, एयरपोर्ट वो 3 साइड से ना हिल्स रहते हैं और बीच में एयरपोर्ट रहते हैं और वन रनवे के साथ. अगर इमरजेंसी आए तो उस टाइम वहाँ पे क्रैश होने का 80% चांसेस है.